So now we have our combination of onions and potatoes, and it's going right into the bowl like this. See? Mess right there. Okay, so what do we have here? We got our egg beaters here.
2 egg beaters.
Each one of these egg beaters is equal to 2 eggs.
We need 4 eggs.
Right here we're doing, we're actually making this more healthy than they would otherwise be, right, Casey?
Yeah.
Right, so we're getting rid of some of the fat, although we'll put a lot of fat back in with the oil. And now we got our egg beaters, so be careful, Casey, when you open that up.
Now we open them up.
You open it up? Okay, why don't you pour it in?
They look
I'll pour it right in. They look good? I'm not sure if it looks good, but it looks like eggs. Okay, you got that, Casey? Okay, why don't you open up the other one now?
Open up the other one.
You got it? Need help? Okay, let's see if I can.
Now he's going to open it.
Good. And we
And
dump it
then
in.
pour it in. And doesn't that look good?
Okay.
I think
Okay, what are we doing now? We're getting some spices to put in here.
we need
So we got a little pepper. We have garlic powder. We have parsley flakes. We have
And
some
some salt.
We need salt. So let's get some salt. Let's see what we got here. Do we have lots of stuff in here, Casey?
Yes, we do. Look, there's 4 cells. 1, 2, 3,
Of course, the salt is all the way at the top, so here's the salt.
Cool.
Let's see, what else should we put in here?
What he's gonna get?
I'm going to put in some paprika,
Paprika.
and that will be it. Okay,
And then he
now
will
we're
hold the
gonna,
camera.
so now we're going to, Casey, look at that, your hair. Gotta be careful so your hair doesn't get in here.
I'm gonna go down.
Okay, you going to do it? You want to do this? Okay, Casey's going to twist in some pepper.
Is this enough?
Let's see, what do you think? Is that enough?
Yeah.
2 more. 1, 2. And now we're going to put in some garlic powder.
Of course.
That's good. A lot of garlic powder.
And then we
A little parsley. Okay, you want to put the parsley in, Casey?
how much?
Give me 1 good shake. Not a huge shake. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Let me try this. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And now we're going to put some salt in. Okay, now we got salt. Now what do we got in here, Casey? We have eggs, potato, what else?
Parsley flakes,
Onion.
garlic powder, paprika, and...
Oh, we didn't put the paprika in.
Oh, we didn't put paprika in yet.
Okay, there we go. Okay, Casey, now it's your turn to stir it up. Stir it good. Make sure it's all stirred in. Notice we're not adding anything like matzo meal or anything like that. And we don't have to because we took out a lot of the liquid that was in the potatoes and the onion. So now it's pretty much, you know, it's mush, but what we did is we replaced the liquid with eggs.
And the salad.
Okay, so now we got a set thing, and now we just have to put the olive oil into the pan. So let's go. We're going to go over here to the oven. We got our big old pan here. I think this is like a 19-inch pan. It's huge. And we're going to turn this on high. I'm going to see if it's go. Oh, holy smoke. Here we go. Got some high flame going there. And we're going to let the pan heat up first. And then after the pan heats up, then we'll add the oil. Our pan should be sufficiently hot right now. I'm putting my hand over it. Doesn't feel so hot, but it's getting there. And now we're going to pour in some oil, right, Casey? So, Casey, pour in the oil. I'll tell you when to stop. Pour. Keep pouring. Remember, we're not deep frying, but we're pan frying. But we got to get a lot of oil in this pan, Casey. Let's see. A little more. A little more. Yeah, it looks like it's the right amount. Okay, so now we're going to look at the pot, at the pan. You should be able to tell when the oil gets hot enough. Again, I don't think it's quite hot enough yet. But let's show you what we're doing for prep over here. Over here for prep, we got an aluminum pan, and we line the pan with paper towels. That way, when we take it out of the when we take it out of the oil, we'll drain some of the oil into the paper towels, which is good. Pan's not hot really yet, but we're going to put a little, just a tiny little bit in here. That way we can get a sense of when the oil is ready. See, it's not really doing much of anything right now. But as soon as it does, then we'll know it's time to start cooking. Okay, if you take a look now at that little piece of potato that we put inside the pan, you can see that it's finally starting to get hot enough. This took a little while because it's a big pan with a lot of oil in it, and we need to get it really hot. So now we're going to take some of our latke mixture, and we're going to put it right into the pan.
Case is back.
Case is back.
Try some. Could I do some?
Yeah, okay. Once you take Casey, see, what you're going to do is you're going to take it, so you just put it a little like this, and then you're going to put it right there, okay? Be careful not to drop it. Okay, right there. Right in the middle. Okay. What you want to do, Casey, is you want to make it a little more even.
Oh, then you can.
Okay, so look, see how I'm going to drop it all in the same place, right like that, see?
But then what's going to happen when you run out of room?
No, you don't want to fill the pan up too much. Why? You know why you don't want to fill the pan up too much,
Then
Casey?
they'll touch and not be able to be, there will be like less tacos.
Well, what happens is that the more stuff that you have inside the pan, that lowers the temperature of the oil. So you don't want to put too much in, because if you put too much in, then it's not going to cook so good. But you see here, it's cooking really nicely right now. Okay, so now we're going to let this cook for maybe like a minute until it gets golden brown on the other side, and then we'll flip it. So we'll come back to the flipping. So this is kind of my favorite part right here. I don't know if we'll see how we'll be able to see it. But you see how there on the latkes, you get those little bubbles that go through the latkes? That's where the oil has been kind of poking through and the steam is poking through. So these latkes are almost ready to turn, and boy, do they smell good. The question is how many of these latkes will we eat before it even gets to the table? Your guess is as good as mine. Don't know.